A man who died was being carried out, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow. The impact of this upon us is difficult to understand because you and I live in a very different society. But in the society in which they live, the only person who can go to court is a male who has made bar mitzvah. So if you are a woman and someone attacks you on the street and steals your handbag, you cannot take them to court. Now your father can, your husband can, and your adult son can. But if your father is deceased, your husband is deceased, and you have no adult son, you do not go to court. And remember the whole thing, remember Jesus talks about the widow who can't get justice in court. The thing is, you have no access to the court. You really do not have access to the court. And so this, and if you've never heard it before, this is one of the proofs of the virginity of Mary, is that when Jesus was dying on the cross, he gave Mary into the care of the Apostle John, which tells you several things. It tells you, number one, Jesus had no living brothers. If he did, one of them would be responsible. Two, he had no living married sisters, because Mary would have had to have been given to a brother-in-law. Three, he had no unmarried sisters, because they would have been given to John with Mary. So you can be absolutely sure, at the moment Jesus dies, he has no siblings. And it's hard for me to imagine that if he'd had siblings, we wouldn't have heard about their deaths in the text, okay? But he didn't. So the reference to the brothers and sisters is largely, they used to live in compounds, 4 or 5 houses around a single well, and they referred to one another as brother and sister. And the real complicating fact is that by the time the gospel account is written, everybody calls everybody brother and sister. Okay, it's flat out, everyone uses the term, okay?
You are Lord of the Holy One, send your spirit, spirit come, fall fresh on us, fill us with your love, Lord, send your spirit, fall fresh on us, fill us with